oh, the Girl Scouts, they're back with their little satchels and their little cute hats and wagons full of cookies. And the eaters of the internet are going absolutely insane.
Today, I got every flavor of Girl Scout cookies.
Try every single Girl Scout cookie.
Today, I'm trying every single flavor of the Girl Scout cookies.
Mukbangers, Girl Scouts absolutely love to see them coming, especially James Bola.
Mood, you guys. Today I feel like eating a little sweet snack.
So James was just wandering the aisles of Costco, minding his own business, trying to find a little sweet treat until his body said, shing! There seems to be some dealers in the area, some cookie dealers.
You guys, so I just came to Stater Brothers and they have a Girl Scout cookie selling outside. So I'm gonna buy a whole bunch right now.
He bought every single box, and so did I. They literally gave me a whole box of each cookie because there's so much. Today, I'm gonna be eating like a mukbanger, trying every single flavor of Girl Scout cookies for the first time in about 15 years, and seeing if Girl Scout cookies are worth the price and the calories. And the thigh chafe this summer, cause that be burning. Peanut butter patties. Peanut butter is my kryptonite.
Is it worth the calories? Baby, tell me please. Is it magic or just grease and dreams? If it's gonna live on my hips all week, it better hit me instantly.
Hi you guys, welcome back to Is It Worth the Calories? I haven't been on this channel in a while, but when I saw the Girl Scout cookies outside of Albertsons, I knew I had to have another episode over here. And I felt like an absolute, like a boss going up to the Girl Scouts, because usually when I walk by, they look at me and they don't say nothing. It's kind of rude. It hurts my feelings a little bit. You guys want to ask if I want cookies? Because this time I walked by and their tiny little voices said, do you want to buy some cookies? And I snapped around and said, oh yes, I'll take every single flavor. And I threw my money on the table and said, pack it up, bring it to my car, little girls. I'm just kidding, I didn't say that part. The girls looked extremely excited and they were doing little like bouncies and everything. I felt great. And you know who else bought every single flavor? James Bola.
It's fine. Keep it for whatever.
Sure?
Yeah.
He even said, keep the change. I don't know about you, but if I was a Girl Scout and I saw him coming, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, girls, we're gonna sell a lot. James also sits at a table and eats a whole bowl of cookies like it's a bowl of cereal. So to ensure that we don't do that today, because I'm someone who struggles with BED, what is the first thing that one should do to ensure that they are not going to overeat on sweet, succulent, sugary goodness? 3, 2, 1, go. That's right, you eat a full meal with fiber and protein and you drink water. So let's go do that. For my veggie, canned green beans, no salt added, even though the salt added tastes oh so much better. 15 calories per serving, and what you really want to look at when it comes to vegetables is canned vegetables is the sodium, and this one only has 15 milligrams. I can eat the whole can. I do season them with some onion powder and pepper, and I like to add some garlic. While that heats up, I've got the left of some scraps from a rotisserie chicken that have been in my fridge, and I always keep protein in the refrigerators for days like this where I don't feel like cooking and I want to be a little lazy and I want some fast food. So rotisserie chicken is usually my fast food, as it's already cooked and I can just chop it up and, you know, heat it up and put it in my mouth. Which, by the way, my dogs always know when the rotisserie chicken comes out. There's the couch goblin. Something else I keep in the refrigerator so I can have just pop in the oven are roasted potatoes, or like baked potatoes. So then I just put them in my oven again and I roast them. So now I just have to wait until everything kind of warms up. And here is the meal. It might look boring and maybe even gross to you, but it is actually one of my favorite meals for some reason. It's quick, it's cheap, and the most important part is that I'm completely full, and it is this amount of calories. Can you see? 224. I usually like them around 300 calories, but I mean, I didn't have enough like chicken and stuff like that. So we do what we have to do. And like I said, I'll be full after this. Plus, I'm gonna eat some Girl Scout cookies. So it's a great meal if you wanna save, be quick, and reduce the calories, but also be full at the same time. And we're back to this angle. If you're wondering, the kitchen's just, I mean, you can see it in the background. I did not clean up my background today. I don't know what's in the back, except I see my yoga mat on the floor, Rigby's in the corner with his blanket, and their Kongs are all over the place. I got a walking pad. I'm really loving that, because whenever I watch a reality TV show, instead of sitting on my booty cheeks, I told myself if I want to watch, you know, trash television, I have to do something productive as I do it. So I either have to stretch, foam roll, or walk on the treadmill. I've been doing that. I love the walking pad. TikTok shop got me, and so did the mukbangers, and so did the Girl Scouts. Oh, something else I did today, since we're eating predominantly sugar cookies, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I am. If I eat a meal, I have a tendency to want to taste it with something sugary. And I could tell that I was really looking forward to these cookies. Like I was craving them. So I said I should probably have some type of sugar before I eat the sugar. So I had a smoothie. Here it is. And for some reason, strawberry smoothie and chocolate cookies just don't pair well with me. And so now I'm not even craving them, which means I'll be able to taste them and not have a whole cookie cereal bowl or whatever I saw James doing.
Cereal.
Sir, are you okay? Is your health okay? He be eating on the internet. All right, enough talky, enough chatty. Let's get into these cookies. Along with the mat and the treadmill and the dogs, we also have Garrett in the background, our certified milk getter. Oh, they can see you. Thank you.
What? No straw?
Yeah, I have lipstick on. Like wasn't aesthetic at all. He just like threw it in. Anyway, he got the job done. Now that we have something to cleanse our palate, let's try our first cookie. First up, one of my childhood favorites. Garrett thinks it's like eating toothpaste, but I don't. I think it's like eating toothpaste in a cookie, and that's delicious. You know what they are. Thin Mints. Crispy chocolate wafers dipped in a mint chocolatey coating. They're 160 calories for 4 cookies, 11 grams of sugar, and a whopping 1 gram of protein. It's gonna go straight to our biceps. Oh, they're so much smaller than what I remember. And that makes a lot more sense as to why I used to eat the whole sleeve of these. And my mom would get mad because these were also her favorite. She started putting them in like a compartment underneath her bed. And one day I came across them and then ate them all. And ever since then, when I did live with her, I knew like that's where mom keeps the treats. And my grubby little hands always got them. So this little cookie that I used to eat the whole sleeve of is 40 calories. Keep in mind, that's about, like depending on the size of an apple, that's an apple. Yeah, about a whole apple, depending on the grams. All right, let's try. So I'm just gonna stick this back in here because I did really enjoy it. But I also noticed it's not filling at all. The way that the cookie crumbles, the smallness of it has me thinking that it's, or at least has my body being like, there's not that much there. Eat more, and then eat it again, and then eat it again, and then damn, I ate the whole sleeve. Kind of similar to our little Debbie cakes experiment that we did, where it just felt really light, and so you wanna eat all of them. It would kind of trick your brain if you're someone who is not eating the most nutritious food, and if you're hungry, you could eat all of these things, especially if you like toothpaste. And I saw some people eating like all of them on TikTok.
So, was anyone else aware that 4 Thin Mints is a serving size and not a sleeve?
Well, I offered it to Garrett and he said he does not want to try this. It is minty, but it tastes like a good, delicious mint cookie that's really hard and crusty. Why are you laughing?
It's really hard and crusty.
It is crusty.
Remember that comment?
Someone asked me to not say crusty to express or tell about or talk about food, and no, because it is crusty in a good way, in a Michelle way.
Crusty sounds bad.
No, like Krusty the Clown from Simpsons. He's cool.
Hey, it's your old pal Krusty.
Okay, next. You know what? We should try something new. Like Explore Mores? I'm guessing they're a s'more. Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookies filled with flavor of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. 3 cookies is 180 calories, 14 grams of sugar, so 3 more grams of sugar than the Thin Mints, and 1 gram of protein. Oh, it's like really crumbly. It's like everything's breaking apart. Not Butter's coming over here thinking I'm gonna drop everything on the ground. What? Not the stretch! Why are you trying to warm up for Girl Scout cookies? All right, anyway, these cookies are already super breakable and fragile. I was trying to get a whole cookie to show you, but they just keep breaking. Oh, it's breaking again. It's falling apart. Oh, it broke! These cookies, I actually saw them trending because they're new. At least they're new to my millennial butt cheek. I remember some girl in a car with really big boobs and a very questionable camera angle telling me that I should buy them.
Y'all, when I tell y'all, if you haven't tasted the Girl Scout cookie s'mores, I recommend them.
And I did get them, except I just noticed that mine look a lot different than hers. I feel like I would have liked those more because I'm not super into like double chocolate, but let's go ahead and try this new innovation from the Girl Scout cookies. I'm gonna break it apart, which was very easy because it's so fragile. It literally just like, let's try another one. Let's try this one. Oh, that kind of was a little better. Huh. Okay, well that one's crusty in a bad way. The Thin Mint's crustiness, like it was kind of just like crumbly. This one is crusty and stale kind of tasting. I don't know if the cream in the center kind of made the outside cookie just taste kind of stale, but I didn't enjoy it and I don't personally have that urge to eat a whole box of it. Anyway, I had high hopes for that one because it was new and I thought I would like it. So in the battle of Explore Mores and Thin Mints for the win because I heard it keeps you thin. Peanut butter sandwich cookies. They're 170 calories for 3 cookies, 1 gram of fiber, 9 grams of sugar, and a whopping 3 grams of protein. We are gonna get so big. So it tastes like a harder, less flavorful Nutter Butter. Like I'm pretty sure Nutter Butters probably have more sugar is what I'm trying to say is that I taste less sugar in this one, which means it's less enjoyable for me. Unfortunately, I can see myself eating the whole box, but I could also just get a Nutter Butter box at Walmart for what, $3 and then, you know, eat that whole thing. Probably around the same amount of calories, same amount of stomach ache, same amount of thigh chafe, less money. But if I was very hungry, I could eat the whole thing very easily. It's just expensive and not as sugary as the cheaper stuff. Next is caramel chocolate chip cookies. Never had a chocolate chip cookie from a Girl Scout. Growing up, we only got the peanut butter ones, which weren't these. They were something else. Thin Mints and the Samoas. But look, the Girl Scouts are trying to help our guts. It's gluten-free. Calories are still 160 per 3 cookie. And 11 grams of sugar and only 2 grams of fiber, but 2 grams of protein. But no stomach ache, unless you eat the whole box maybe. I'm not too sure. Let's try it. I'm gonna make a prediction. I feel like these are just gonna be overpriced Chips Ahoy. Okay, so these taste like a little bit softer, staler Chips Ahoy with a hint of artificial caramel. I can't say that I like it at all. I like the Schmore things better than this one, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one at all. I was excited to see caramel, but it is gluten-free. Oh, I forgot. That's probably why it tastes like this. Next, lemonades. I feel like they had some kind of lemon cookie before. This is new to me, but I feel like they had some kind of lemon one. Millennials, let me know that I used to beg my mom for and she always said no. If it wasn't lemon, then it was like a white shortbread cookie that I remember. Either way, I got these because I am an adult and no one can say no to me anymore unless they were sold out. Lemonades is naturally and artificially flavored. Savory slices of shortbread with a refreshingly tangy lemon flavored icing. They're 150 calories for 2 cookies, 1 gram of protein, and 9 grams of sugar. Wait, how much fiber? 0. So, ooh, these are bigger. I love big cookies. I have to say it feels really light. I'm sure some of you guys are saying, why do you want a heavy cookie? Because it's a cookie?
You uncultured swine!
Because I ate a crumble for a year, so I'm used to having thick cookies because we are family friendly on this channel. Anyway, let's try this lemonade cookie. I'm gonna close these right on back up, put that in there, put this away, and put it over here out of my grubby little hand's reach. I loved those. I could definitely eat the whole sleeve and I might not even feel bad about it because they were good. I think I just really like lemon flavor, but the lemon flavor didn't taste super artificial to me. And the kind of crumble and crustiness that it had, which I will keep using no matter what anyone, Garrett or comment section tells me. Krusty the Clown's kind of cool in The Simpsons. I think he has a whole show.
Hey! Next card.
Anyway, the kind of crumble that the lemonade cookie had is what I would want for this stale tasting chocolate chip cookie that they tried to give me. Ew, even the sound that it makes on the plate is like gluten-free. Sounds weird. I could see myself eating the lemonade cookies all the time. Like those are good. 150 calories isn't even all that bad, but I do wish that I could have more for 150 calories, but then it wouldn't be 150. But that one was delicious. Favorite one so far. Next, let's try Adventurefuls. These are also new to me. Girl Scouts have been like increasing their adventureness. Adventurefuls, an indulgent brownie inspired cookie with caramel flavored cream and a hint of sea salt. Ugh. I have just like a little bit of because they had caramel in this weird gluten-free cookie, but this one doesn't say gluten-free. It's got all of the stuff that'll make my stomach hurt, probably. Adventurefuls are 130 calories per 2 cookies. They have 0 grams of fiber, 11 grams of sugar, and less than 1 gram of protein. Come on, Girl Scouts. Don't you see we're trying to get ripped off of cookies? It's definitely not bad. It's not something that I would be like, oh shoot, I gotta have, like those lemon cookies. Those were good. It's got a hint of fudge, a hint of caramel, and it's a really, really hard cookie. Kind of tastes like a cracker with chocolate. It's super light too. It just feels kind of airy. Yeah, not really my favorite. I wouldn't buy it again. Next, peanut butter patties, which I'm pretty sure I had when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure I ate the whole thing. Peanut butter patties, crispy cookies layered with peanut butter and covered with a chocolatey coating. They're 130 calories per 2 cookies, less than 1 gram of fiber, 9 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. So once again, tastes like a Nutter Butter, just a lot more expensive, but I really like the crumble inside of the cookie, or like inside of the chocolate. I like the crumble of the cookie. It kind of reminds me of the crumble of hot Cheetos, and the way that whatever the scientists did to the hot Cheetos, the way that it like just kind of crumbles in your mouth is why I can eat so much of it. So it's really no wonder as to why I ate so much of these when I was younger. I would just sit in front of the TV watching Scooby-Doo at night when everyone's asleep so that I can eat my cookies in peace that I didn't pay for. Kid stuff. So yeah, overpriced, tastes like a Nutter Butter, not the best quality, but it's for a good cause. The little girls look super happy when I bought it. All right, next, Trefoils. Oh, I think maybe these were the ones that I would beg my mom for, because I don't remember lemon being back there in the day. I remember a shortbread thing, and she would always say,
no, there's nothing special about just a shortbread cookie.
well, guess what, Mom? Today we're gonna find out if these are special. Trefoils, iconic shortbread cookies inspired by the original Girl Scout recipe. See, Mom? The box said it's iconic. They would know. They're not like trying to sell me anything. There's 120 calories for 4 cookies. Boom, it already won. The least amount of calories per all cookies so far. 0 grams of fiber and only 6 grams of sugar. See, I knew what I was talking about when I was little. I was trying to help the family, not roll on out like we just saw a couple people who ate the bowl of cookie cereal. So straight out the package, I do have to give it to my mom. There is nothing special about these cookies. It just kind of looks like a odd shaped splat of shortbread cookie that kind of looks a little burnt, like on the sides. I'm not too sure. Garrett, is this like not, is it good to have like a little brown on the cookie? Oh, okay. Well, I'm no cookie baker specialist. I'm a cookie eater specialist. Oh my God, when I let that settle in my mouth for a little bit, it brought back so many memories. I think my weird rant 2 minutes ago was like unneeded. I'm pretty sure my mom did buy these, and I probably ate the whole box of these too, because I remember this taste and it was good. So let me just like wrap this up and stick it back in here. Was it worth the money? No, but I liked the taste of it, and I do think that it was iconic. All right, the last one, the one that I looked forward to every single year that I would sell to myself. Yes, I did Girl Scouts, and no, I was not someone that stood outside of Walmart, Safeway, Costco selling them. Wasn't my fault. My mom is very similar to how I am now. I don't like to leave my house, and so she was like, we'll just buy the cookies from you. Which now looking back, I never got not one badge. I did not do like a camping trip. Oh wait, no I did. And then I called home and I didn't like the whole nature thing and my mom had to come pick me up. That's probably why she didn't want me to do the activities, because I'm just gonna call and be like, oh my God, Mom, did you know that there's like bugs and outdoors during camping? So she was probably over it. But I didn't get not one badge. I only sold cookies to my family. And every year we would get a couple boxes of Samoas, which I'm now seeing that they're just called Caramel Delights. Caramel Delights are crispy cookies topped with caramel, toasted coconut, and chocolatey strips of goodness, I think. They're 140 calories per 2 cookies, less than 1 gram of fiber, and less than 1 gram of protein, and 12 grams of sugar. Before I put that delicious morsel into my mouth, I remember loving these cookies so much because of all of the different textures. The chocolate, the coconut, the caramel on the inside, like whoever manufactured these and the scientists, because you know with junk food, they have a ton of scientists testing everything to make sure they get the perfect taste so that you eat more than the serving size. And Girl Scouts love it because they want you to buy multiple boxes every single year. It's a whole conspiracy. But I remember whatever they did to this, and it felt on my teeth, on my tongue, and everything, the way I chewed it, it was a whole experience, and I hope I get that experience right now. Let's try.
Let's be naughty, dance is not a sin. Smells like money, anybody steal my jam. Let's get cocky, let the night begin. Listen, darling.
You guys, I was transported back to the 90s. There was no TikTok, there was no Facebook, there wasn't even MySpace. It was just me in my room with my Pokemon Gold on my Game Boy in my bunk bed with a Little Romeo poster on my wall and these cookies. Samoas, or what are they called now? Caramel Delights, were the absolute winner today. I absolutely loved the texture. There was the crunchiness of the coconut, then we had the chocolate, then we had the softness of the caramel, and then that crumble of the cookie. I feel like if I were to ever buy buy Girl Scout cookies, these would probably be the only ones that I would buy. Because I'm not too sure what junk food is kind of similar to Samoas. Let me know in the comment section. My junk food baddies out there, but I used to eat a lot of junk food and I don't remember anything like those. So look at that, the classics got me. All this new-fangled gimmicky stuff did absolutely nothing. It's just like sitting on my plate. I plan on just giving all these cookies away to friends or just like the kids down the street, but the Samoas stay here, right on the tippiest, toppiest of my pantry. Gotta get my ladder, where my grubby little hands can't reach it on a regular basis. Well, we did it. The mukbangers told me to go out and buy every single cookie from Girl Scouts, and I did. And I found out that they don't have the same hold on me as they did years ago, except for Samoas. Those things took me for a ride, and I loved it. But it was for a good cause. I made a couple little Girl Scout chicks really excited, and that really warmed my cold, dark heart. You guys, thank you so much for watching. In the next video, I'm going to eat like a Disney adult, specifically the plus-size park hoppers.
Here's everything we ate in a day as 5 plus-size best friends at Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival.
If you're interested in more food videos, I recently just ate like the woman who never eats anything, who happens to just be around 400 pounds. I will link that up here and down below in the pinned comment. Come check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Is it worth the calories? Baby, tell me please. Is it magic or just grease and dreams? If it's gonna live on my hips all week, it better hit me instantly. Is it worth the calories? Don't play games.